to go see Guardians of the Galaxy Part 2. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Pretty sweet movie. Alright, so I just got done watching Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and I have to say, it's a pretty good movie. It's better than Guardians 1 in a way, but it's also worse in a way. So, let's start first, with the bad. The reason why I say it's bad in a way is because the pacing of the movie at times can be a little bit weird. It's like the story doesn't necessarily flow. So, not to say that it's a bad story or that it's a bad movie, but the story doesn't necessarily flow as easily as the first movie did. Although, I will say that I do like the villain a lot better than the first movie. The first movie's villain just kind of, he was just, I don't know, he was just kind of bland for me. And this movie's villain definitely has a lot more flair. I don't want to give it away if you haven't seen it who the villain is, but there's a lot going on that you don't realize until later on in the movie. So Yondu is a beast, beast. That's all I can say about Yondu. Certified beast. He's one of the best parts of the movie for me. Baby Groot was cute, but at times, you could tell they were trying to pull on the cute strings a little bit too much for me. I feel like he could have done more in the movie. But at the same time, he did enough. I feel like every character kind of had their moments, but, it still overall was not as good a movie as the first one in a way. The reason I say it was better in a way is because this time I feel like the narrative, I feel like they tied up a lot of loopholes about Peter Quill's past. Why he was just taken from Earth and things of that nature. I feel like they did a really good job of explaining that and kind of letting you know why he exists. So they did a really good job with that. They did have some subplot characters like the Golden People that just were, to me, kind of unnecessary. If you would have taken them out of the movie, or if they would have had a more limited role in the movie, it wouldn't have made the movie any better or worse. So I don't feel like they really added that much to it, other than to add another, layer of, I don't know, intrigue, I suppose. But Rocket is awesome in the movie. Gamora. Everybody has their moments, especially Drax. Drax has a lot of funny moments in the movie. But overall, I would say that it did a good job of expanding the Guardians of the Galaxy universe. However, I don't feel like it did a good job of expanding the Marvel Cinematic Universe, because what I was expecting was that Guardians of the Galaxy would play a larger role in introducing the next phase of Marvel films, and really I don't feel like they did a good job of that. I feel like even with the post-credit scenes, there's a lot of post-credit scenes, but they really don't set up another movie like we've come to know Marvel films to do. So overall, if I had to give it a grade, I would give it a B-. Minus just because the storytelling was very disjointed, is what I'll say. It's not that it was a bad movie. It's not that the cinematography was bad, or there was some wonky special effects in there a little bit. But overall, I would say definitely a B-. I would definitely go see it. It's a good movie. Definitely tugs at the heartstrings towards the end. It gets you a couple times. So go see it. Great movie. See you guys next time.